Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Game on Naija, and as we did do and we don't come again to analyze the various matches across the major leagues in Europe. And I am Emeka Darlington, and with me as usual is
my humble self, Kofola Akimbote.
So make no waste time, we enter the leagues for today. We are going straight into the English Premier League.
They say charity begins at home, yeah. So we go.
England are at home.
Bros, they colonized us. So we start with Crystal Palace versus Brighton. Crystal Palace is in form. This is in the mad form. Michy Batshuayi is scoring in every single match, and they're combining him with Wilfried Zaha, the England-born Ivorian. He's performing wonderfully well this season. He's dribbling, he's taking on defenders, and he's scoring great goals. Long and short of the story is there are going to be goals in this match. Brighton is the team that scores. Crystal Palace is the team that scores. So over 1.5, or if you want to go on the side of Crystal Palace, 1x.
As home win or draw.
Yes.
So the next match we'll be analysing is
Cardiff City versus West Ham. Cardiff City is in all sort of trouble this season. They are a team going down, obviously, if you ask me. The striker they bought to salvage Salah, he died. Like that is not bad or good enough. I don't know how to put it. You have their best defender, So Bamba. Their coach, we're not describing him as the best defender in the whole of English Premier League, and now he's out for the rest of the season. Like he's out for the remainder of the season. And West Ham is a team that knows how to score goals. Cardiff has lost 3 straight games on a row and a bounce. So I see West Ham defeating them again. It's a win for West Ham. But if you want to go safe, you say
a win for West Ham
or draw.
West Ham win or draw. And the next match we'll be looking at is
Southampton Tottenham. Let me take on this.
Southampton Tottenham. Me, I will not talk too much about that. Well, I'll just go straight to what I think about the match. And I'm going to go for Tottenham win or draw. But if it's too low, then Tottenham straight win. Tottenham
has dropped a lot of points in the past couple of weeks. They lost to Chelsea, drew with Arsenal, almost lost to Arsenal. So I think this is a match where they want to get back to winning ways, because if they don't, Manchester is out on their heels, Arsenal is out on their heels, Chelsea is out on their heels. It's a race for the top 4. Right now, Tottenham is in third position, but they want to solidify that position. And I see them wanting to beat Southampton regardless of what goes on. So Tottenham straight win for me.
Tottenham straight win. Then the next match we're looking at is Liverpool versus Burnley.
Liverpool were 8 points clear at some point against Manchester City. All of a sudden, they've drawn 4-5 straight games in a row. I don't know what is wrong with Liverpool right now, but I feel they're going to get back to winning ways. They're going to get back to their scoring touch. Wilfried Zaha, I said Salah, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Firmino. They're going to be back, and I feel they're going to win this one. It's going to be a tough race. It's going to be a tough Premier League race. I see Liverpool winning this one, straight win.
Liverpool straight win. Or
3 goals up for Burnley. You can say 3 goals because Burnley is a very stubborn team. They know how to defend properly.
And the next match is
Chelsea versus Wolves. You remember earlier this season, Chelsea was leading against Wolves. All of a sudden, like 2 goals in 4 minutes, and Wolves turned it around. And that was away from home. I see Chelsea turning it around this season. And Chelsea they kind of have team spirit going on for them right now. The team mentality, the passes are working, everything is working right now. They beat Tottenham the last time out. Surprise, they beat Fulham too the last time out. So 2 straight games in a row they've won. I see them winning this one again because I see them pushing for the top 4. Like I said, the race for the top 4 is hot, and I say Chelsea straight win for this match.
Chelsea straight win or over 1.5 goals for me.
Okay.
And the next match and final match for English Premier League
the match of the weekend. The match of the weekend. It's the match of all matches. Arsenal versus Manchester United. It has always been a wonderful match, great match. Lovely players in the past years. You have Thierry Henry, you have the likes of Van Nistelrooy and co. But this day that we have Lacazette, we have Aubameyang. Aubameyang lost the penalty in the last match against Tottenham. This match is going to be a different ball game. Man U has a lot of injuries, but you saw what they did the last time. They defeated PSG. Comeback. Nobody has come back from 2 goals or more after losing at home in the Champions League, and they did that with small boys and with a lot of injuries. Everybody was out.
Straight to the prediction. What do you think about the match? Arsenal versus
it's going to be a match where it's going to be end-to-end attack. And I say go over 2.5 or over 8.5 corners, because it's going to be a lot of end-to-end activities. Arsenal is a team that is always attacking, and Man U would not want to sit back, because whoever drops points in this match is going to be detrimental to the top 4 finish. So I say go over 2.5.
Yes, go over 2.5. With that, we come to the end of the English Premier League.